This is the kuppet or kuppet 104060360 in this blue, that's clear, blue and white color. They do have like an off black, grayish charcoal, see-through matching dials with the white model as well. I'm 5'1" and it comes up between, right underneath my hips. So it's not that tall. It is super light to move around. There's water in here now. But there's a handle here, easy to move. It has a hook for the outlet hose and an area to connect for inlet hoses. They give you one hose to connect one of them. I'd probably choose this side. And if you wanted to connect both to fill up the water in here faster, then you would have to go buy something that would fit that. They give you one. I have it on my door because I don't use it. With a clamp, I just stuck this end in there. But this larger end would connect to your faucet head here. Now, it would connect to my kitchen one, but this one's too wide. It's just too big, so it won't connect. So I'm using my shower as a drain anyway, and I have a hosed shower head. So you would connect the water source, or you would just bring it on over and put the outlet source in something that's going to collect all the water. It does not have an on-off button. I have it because my cord's not long enough into one of those breaker ones, extension cords, and I just plug it in. That means it's on. Since my son's working on a farm and I'm practicing using this, it's basically going to be for work and rags and stuff like that. But I have this Hex detergent that works wonderful for farm life. This new sanitizer from Lysol. And then usually the second or third time I rinse, I use this Gain fabric softener because when you hang clothes up, it gets really, really hard. So what I typically do to fill this up is I put this in here like this. I rig it like that. You can leave it just like that if that's how you want to do it. But I don't like the shower head sitting in the water when filling up. So I usually go like this. Close the lid a little bit. It's just real light. I can stick my finger under there. And then I turn it on. Once it fills, you need to make sure you pay attention and turn it off. Get your source water supply off, or if you're using your kitchen sink or your faucet from whatever means, make sure you turn the water off. And then this is the highest part. There is a elevation of a letter and a line right there, but it's hard to see, so I just took a permanent marker and I just drew right there. You go anywhere higher, it's going to drain and onto your floor. So that's the highest level you want. The more water, the more the clothes are going to be able to move around. There is a couple other markings on here which are hard to see. So you fill it up. I like normal, they have gentle. Your time sections, how many minutes, and then you just turn it and see if I turn it enough just to do it, because I'm going to drain it. So the timer starts kicking on, and there's an agitator at the bottom, so it agitates around. Oh, earplug. You can see it with the lid open. When you go to do the spinner side, if you're spinning, as soon as you open it, it's going to stop. Even if a little bit, it knows, it stops. You can never do the drain and the spinner at the same time. You never ever want to do that. So when you fill up your first time, I like to fill it up first and then put my laundry soap in and my sanitizer in first, and then I stick some clothes in. You don't want to stick a lot. If you're doing big bulky things, maybe 5 or 6 pieces. If you're doing light things like shorts and, see, it turned off, so it's done. Shorts, socks, t-shirts, hand towels, maybe a towel or so, you can get along with that. But I like to do smaller loads because it's easier to get cleaner. And if you have a bigger load, or you don't want to put too many into the spinner, you're going to have to break your load up anyway. So now that it's stopped, Okay, my hose is in the receptacle. Then we're going to turn this to drain. And there was still a little bit on the timer. But you don't even need to do that. You don't even, what I just did, ignore what I just did. You're just turning it to drain. I thought I heard the timer still kicking, but I didn't. It's something in the kitchen. So don't even do what I did there. But all you do is turn this knob to drain, and the water is coming out of the hose. That's what the dirt is from me doing this. This is like my third time. And it's going to drain quicker than it filled. Totally going to drain quicker than it filled. So you want to stand here because you don't want the pump. This one has a pump. Not all of them have pumps. But this one has a pump. You don't want to be draining air and burn out the pump. It's not made for that. It's made for water. So as soon as that's done, I will show you. It's getting there. I can just start now with the top of. You can take this lid, open that up, pull this spinner plate. So I'm going to take a couple of these pieces of clothing. I'm going to stick them in there. I'm going to stick this spinner plate, bend it if you have to, on top of the clothes, underneath that rim, that last part. Make sure it goes underneath that. You're going to push down, and then you're going to shut this, and then you're good to go. But never do the spinner and the drain at the same time. So it's almost done. Sorry about the shadow. I'm going to pull this back out. Now they're sopping wet. You can pull a couple things out of here. I had some long, like pants and stuff that got a little tied around each other. And you're just putting a couple pieces in. You're not doing it all. It's still draining. I see some. There was a sound difference. There's a little bit coming out. Okay, so that's all. I think I filled it too high anyway. So that's too much. Push that down with your finger. Okay, it's about done. I can do it again. That's all the dirt that came out of farm clothes. So we take the drain, we turn it off. I put some clothes in here, as you saw. The spinner plate. I don't know what the right way to grab this thing is, but I'm assuming that way. Go in, bend it, make sure it's on top of the clothes, push down a little bit, close it. Now this thing's going to want to take off. So you kind of... Now this is minutes. This is the spin time. So you can go for 5 minutes and then do it again for a little bit, or you can just do a little bit. So we're just going to... As soon as you open this, it stops. There it goes again, so it's spinning. And it's moving. Now, it doesn't always start up nicely like that, because sometimes the clothes are a little offset or heavy, or you don't have the rest of your clothes in there waiting for the next time to do it. So it'll move around and jump around, and you just kind of, and it'll go bang, 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 bang. Make sure you have that spinner plate, or it's going to go bang, 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 bang. But sometimes even when you put the spinner plate in there, so you just kind of want to brace it a little bit until it gets to this nice smooth area. Nice smooth operation. So this is minutes. Now you can't really see, but the clothes are in there. Yeah, you can't see through the phone. The clothes are in there spinning. Oh, see, I only set it for a couple, not even a minute, just so I can show you. And you can hear it. It's starting to wobble a little bit. Oh, you can kind of saw something go by. And it's starting to slow down. As soon as I open it, it'll stop. But I like to let it go till it's done. And it's done. You open it back up. If you don't think it was enough. Now that was only a couple seconds. I like to do the full 5 minutes. And I'll probably put these back. But these are not soaked anymore. They feel just damp. They're not dripping. So that's how you use this machine. I usually have a basket. This has been a wonderful machine, a good purchase. I ordered it off Amazon, and it's worth the money. I don't even think if I had another hose and I had the right faucet in this bathroom that I would even use that. It's so much convenient to use your shower hose and do that and have it in the shower. Somebody I know has a friend that has one, and they said they have it stored in their kitchen. I'm not sure if they elevated it up so the hose can drain into the water or how they do that. But you just want to remember, when the load's not perfectly set, you know, during the spinning time, the machine's gonna, see, this is so light now. You know what I mean? Like, I can lift it with one hand. If I had two hands, I'd just take it and I put it right in that spot. So this is simple. And you want to make sure that it's braced or in between something, because this thing sometimes will rock like this until that spinning motion, you know, gets fluid. So, okay, that was my review on this product. I love it. The RV Compact Washer Spinner. And I'm going to go hang my clothes. Have a good day.